Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, most out today's news. Arsene Wenger will be Arsenal's legendary coach. Don't come second to drop in own 2 cents for this Man City saga. This Man City financial fair play issue where they get with the Premier League. So back on the talk say Man City must not go unpunished if truly they find them guilty of this breach of rules or this more than 100 breaches where they don't find them guilty and the case don't they directed to the independent commission. So when I call the talk say the way it's supposed to be say teams supposed to spend from the natural money which then collect and generate from their club. You get no be say the owner go just the pumping money like say tomorrow no they say it affect the growth of other teams and they make the teams secondly for the top, the gap between them and the smaller teams on the very large. You get, and for the past 20-30 years in the EPL, it is the richest teams then they always win the competition and then they always go Champions League places, which is not healthy for the league. So even when in there for Arsenal, the guy don't put that complaint years ago. Say Man City bought all his best players to get because they had money. And this is that time they call Arsene Wenger Baba stingy because Baba no get money. Get it's not Papa baby. Say no get money at all. Get to buy players. We don't groom player, groom. We tell them if I score, we will go sell and collect money. So this was part of the things with the just the stunt our growth. That time we call the fight for only top 4. We know even the reason so won't go win the title. So Baba don't come outside, drop your opinion. So if they find us guilty, we then punish them. So today is the birthday of one of our community members, what they call Emeka Franklin Ogboagu. So Baba will say, may God bless you and wish you all the best things life has to offer. So today is your day, so enjoy, get out. So away from that, so Rudy Galetti will be one of the sports media personalities out there. But back on the talk say Arsenal don't open fresh talks to sign Declan Rice. Again, so even many people they talk say it could take around that kind of £120 million for us to sign Declan Rice. You get so I don't know why it would take that kind of money because from what I hear, I say Declan Rice will get like maybe like 1 year left on his contract after this season don't end. So I don't think he will be commanding that kind of fee. I don't know the arrangements will be in place because don't forget that David Moyes talk say to take a British transfer record for them for anybody to sign him. In fact, say the bid wey go sign the guy go blow the British transfer record out of the waters. Get so I don't know how it will be, but I know say Arsenal they're willing to spend that kind of 80 million on Declan Rice. 80-90 million should be able to get him for us because he's a better player. So we'll just see how everything will go. Even Kieran Trippier will be Newcastle fullback. I can't even they ask him say who be the best. Now referring to the ask him for a podcast. So who be the best between Declan Rice, Casemiro, and Thomas Partey? Baba can talk say for him. Say Declan Rice stand out because say for example when them Newcastle play West Ham, say the way the guy they collect ball, they break up play. Say the guy are very experienced. Apart from him breaking up, the way they do ball carries, they carry ball for the middle of the park, they go to your position defense. Say the guy did very good, but some people go talk say in the bias because now a fellow England teammate. So what are you expecting Kieran Trippier to say? Yeah, so but apart from that, all I know is Declan Rice is also a very good player. The guy good and he's very young, 24. Forget that his face will look like say he'll be like old man. He's just 24. So and this I don't say we'll say now football age. So more just to watch whether Arsenal because it is one thing to be linked to a player. At the end of the day, whether we will still put our money where our mouth is. But one thing will make me happy because the likes of Liverpool will be interested in him. They don't go offer and Champions League football. The likes of Chelsea will be interested in him. They don't go offer and Champions League football. And Tottenham Hotspur cannot enter the mix, number one, because they don't get Bissouma already and they get it at Hojberg. They get people who go play for the middle of the park. So bringing Declan Rice, I don't think we would like to go there. So for me, I think Arsenal will be the best proposition. Whether I go join Harry Kane for that place, I mean I would like to come join people like Bukayo Saka, Ben White and Ramsey because I know he's good friends with Saka for the Emirates Stadium. Well, but time will tell. At the same time, Ian Wright self come outside and tell everybody say almost say when Harry Kane scored that winner against Man City, say he celebrate. Forget say he be Arsenal fans, say he celebrate the guy. Apart from say maybe because of the goal, say maybe Arsenal fans were happy. He gets because on that night Harry Kane made Tottenham Hotspur fans happy. He made himself and his family happy. He made Arsenal happy. He made Manchester United like Harry Kane made everybody happy because you know those were they below us, they were very very happy. Say people like Arsenal drop points and people like Man City self drop points. Newcastle self were very very happy. Say it happened like that. So it is what it is. So at the end of the day, yeah, right now they talk say now the fact say Harry Kane even break Perry Groove's record. Maybe say Perry Groove was initially the highest goal scorer at Tottenham Hotspur. Now Harry Kane don't surpass him. So for that, in dove cap for the guy, say the guy said if you try, you know easy. Mario Ferdinand said don't come aside for a podcast because they talk about United, because they talk about where Manchester United go finish. So Baba can talk say as it stands now, say you know say Arsenal go finish top first. So after Arsenal finish first, Man City go finish second because now two of them will drag that first and second. Then he's saying United coming in third. You get. Then people like Newcastle, people like Spurs, people like Chelsea, people like Liverpool, all of them together, and they will come and drag the fourth position. So I think majorly, maybe that kind of Newcastle and Spurs, and they're going to drag that place. So we'll just see how they go. But I like the fact that reflecting at the comments and the talk as it be realistically say people who are asking for that first, now Arsenal and Man City. Don't go to listen to Gary Neville. I mean, when they talk, say, they see Manchester United winning the league. When they talk and say, I see Manchester United winning the league. You see that? So we're going to see Arsenal and Man City. We'll come behind them, Abi. Joseph the Dreamer. Myself, I introduce you now to one of our academy player where they play like Bukayo Saka. In fact, they call him Bukayo Saka Resto Poatu, and it's Amario Kozia-Dubri. You know, so most times if I read the lineup, I'm going to tell you about Amario Kozia-Dubri. Is in the Benjamin. Most people never really know what the guy they bring. Yesterday I watched this guy. You know, going to say for the EPL League 2, the guy don't score 7 goals and made 6 assists. The guy they play very very well. Pace, directness, the way Saka they play exactly. Your blessing and twin brother exactly. Just saying a younger version of Saka. The guy did very very good. You get so in the coming days they expect say, but the yesterday I thought I was going to give him a senior debut. You get they expect the guy to come in and they don't coach the guy and the guy can play anywhere across the front line like the flanks. He can play left and right flank. He can play left midfield. He can play left fullback. They play fullback. So they don't train him to groom him like Bukayo Saka. So I don't know cup don't finish now. Maybe in the Europa League they will still throw him in. I don't know when the guy go fit play, but maybe just continue in development. They've given him a senior contract at Arsenal. I just did very happy for the guy. If I see the guy they play, they get joy. The guy good. Alright, so when yesterday the EPL teams the demand say Man City should get relegated if they are found guilty. Many EPL teams know they're happy with the things way Man City don't do. They don't take money, win a lot of leagues. They don't win like 4 league titles in the last 5 years. So people are angry. People are not happy with them at all. So, but I don't know how it will be. We'll just watch as everything will be. Even self, so Simon Jordan called it talk say this Man City everybody they talk say make them relegate them, make them lose. So I say the wildest thing will happen. I say maybe they will deduct points for their head, but for him, he's not seeing like the way people they expect. He's not seeing them booted out of the Premier League, maybe taken to Championship. That may not happen again. So what he's saying is maybe they'll just deduct maybe 15-20 points from their points haul. So what you would expect. Well, everything I think for me, I think it's going to be next season. I don't think the punishments will be this season. So if you know will really affect the outcome, but psychologically, I don't say Manchester City, the thing will affect them on how they play. Well, let's just keep watching. William Saliba don't come aside from media set to call and explain what Mikel Arteta tell them after that Everton match. So Baba tell them talk say they lack the determination. You get say now Everton now really wants the game the most. You get so and another thing Saliba can talk say we could have considered more because the way they play woefully. Sure, let me say all these things will they analyze for full-time analysis. I think these players they also know it because we are being realistic. Because I said the players they all played woefully. Nobody will talk say I ain't do well this and that. Apart from say they don't concede more. That's why I talk saying the defense for me we are very very good because they didn't concede much. But internally within them, all of them know say no. They don't perform well for that match. Everton run them riots, as in Everton scatter them. They don't know what they do again. So I like the fact say they don't concede. Say yes, they don't do well. For them to know say the game, the league is still a marathon, not a sprint. There are so many games to be played for. That is why people like Kyle Walker of Man City see they get the belief say many things will still happen, many twists and turns will still happen again. So they get confidence say them will still win the league because they don't do this kind of position competition many times, so they get the confidence. See, they go bridge that gap between them and Arsenal. I guess so. Now for Arsenal to match whatever Man City does, if they win, we must make sure so we win. If they lose, we must make sure so we win. Again, so if we lose, we're gonna pray and lose. That's it. It's just like rat race. I don't just understand, but most just the watch as everything they go share. I just pray the boys get cool head. Now we so won't play Brentford, but they just the normal. Our chance WhatsApp don't come as I call it and say Arsenal fit get this Declan Rice. If they qualify for Champions League, say you go put them in a pole position. In fact, it will make them the favorites to sign Declan Rice if they don't qualify for Champions League slot, because that is going to be the first thing where the guy going to watch out for, because he has never played Champions League football, and the top professional that he is, he's supposed to don't play him since, because now West Ham now no good seller, because if you say he's one of the prize assets when he leaves, there's going to be a big vacuum in the middle of their pack. So that's why they don't want to sell the guy. But now we say what I don't pass Gary, I don't overstay. Welcome. You know, say this is the right time when not the reaching peak, because he's still 24. He still has a decent 5-6 years to play in world football. So we're gonna look say this is the right time to leave. And since Man City now get their issue with this EPL, Man City no going to buy crazily again. You no go see Man City going to pay on 80 million. That's probably why they don't buy for January now. You no go see them they spend money anyhow again. People like Chelsea now, we don't already overspend. You will see them spending crazily again, because they're going to fear FFP. They're going to want to watch how this Man City own go end. People like Newcastle self, they go be very cautious. Get so now what's the thing for us now, because naturally from the onset in our ab initio, so everybody knows say Arsenal they always spend from their naturally generated revenue. Now just of recent, where this our crook is because they put in some pockets of money here and there, but initially everybody know us as spending what we earn. So not just say everything going. On my information when they reach me, now the fact say West Ham rejected £100 million from Manchester United in the previous summer. Again, this one just to build, does a create like I don't know what I would put and say, just say, let us know, say see the amount they don't reject before. Say so if we will they come, oh make sure say we surpass them, you know, just like as the Brighton reject like 80 million for us from Moses Casado. So anybody will go in the future, but they don't say almost 80 million, they don't reject 80 million before in the past. So if they go, they're going to give them like maybe 90 million and above. So but this Declan Rice own with the little time when you get left on his contract, I don't think it's going to be commanding that kind of fee. It will be 120 million pounds then they talk. Get so all around talk is cheap. When time reach, man, I know that I know collect 70 million. So let's just keep seeing how things are going. Arsenal don't reschedule their match with Everton, where they're supposed to play for September after we Queen die. So I think that they'll be playing it March 1st by 7:45 p.m. Again, so we'll use that match as a revenge for the 1-0 loss we lose for Goodison Park. Again, so that match is going to be very pivotal to our title ambitions. Again, so we just hope say the match will go well in our favor. So that's what it is. So away from that, so even William Gala said, come talk say if Arsenal want to be champions this season, he said the next match against a Brentford, we must make sure we beat them, because how you bounce back after a defeat. In fact, we lost back to back. Remember, we lost in the cup and now we lost in the league, so that's back to back. So we are expecting to come back to winning ways. And this Brighton now, they are a high flying side. In the last 5 games, they've not lost. They are beating people. They are playing very well. But the Emirates is our fortress. I think we are still here to lose this season. So inviting them in this season, we are playing 2 home games, playing Brentford and playing City. So we are expecting so we'll collect all 3 points, then come get the momentum, build the momentum to face the Man City side. The Man City side, they play Aston Villa. I think in the reverse fixture, I think they drew 1-1. So now the way they want to play for Etihad Stadium, even said Julian Lescott, they talk say Man City need to beat Aston Villa to prove their transfer, their title metal, to prove say that they're willing and able to win the title get. So we'll just see how everything will go. So if you know what yesterday, you should check the top left corner of your screen. Go see the thumbnail. Click on so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now game out.